Hi, I'm Kila.
And I'm Ashley.
And we met on TikTok when our stories collided.
After we discussed our crazy, people wanted to tell us they're crazy.
So join us as we unpack a whole lot of crazy.
And we named this podcast after the one thing we definitely have in common, raising our mamas.
So welcome to Raising Barbara Jean and Wanda.
Warning, following episode is intended for mature audiences only. It contains graphic descriptions, adult dialogue, and strong language. Listener discretion is advised.
We talk about dramatic shit.
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
We're back with like part 67. Oh, 67. of Caught in the Con. We got an update because Jessica was on the news.
We're going to start calling it Caught Up in the Con.
Yeah, literally.
Caught up in the con?
We get caught up in the con.
I'm lost in the con. I'm just as bad. This is great. But we have Jessica, which y'all know. And then,
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Jason Bennett.
I was going to say Jack Diggs.
It's the same.
His name's Bennett and he ain't in it. So,
That's right. I'm
maybe
not
we
related
need
to
a
any
different
of the
name.
other ones.
Aliases. It's too
Yeah.
late.
Oh.
Damn it. I could have been like Dolly or something. Anyways, so
I
we're
have
going
a
to get.
friend named Dolly.
You do?
My neighbor.
Oh, she old?
She's not. No, she's not old, and she knows Daniel very well.
Really? Okay, can you update us on like.
Yeah, we need the update.
Because you were on the news, so if you did not see this,
Yeah.
Jessica was on the news, like the breaking story of the news recently, basically calling him out. Did you reach out to the news?
They reached out to me. So apparently a couple women had reached out. She reached out to me. I don't know how that sparked, why it transpired. I was told to stay quiet because of all the pending trial dates and everything. And
Yeah.
right. But no, I decided to go ahead and speak out. But yeah, so it was the top story at 10 on Friday night and then transpired through the rest of the weekend, every hour on the hour. But yeah, so it was a big deal. You know, they talked about Hillary, who has $1 million judgment against him, which the judge did order.
Okay, but there's so many women. Like, give us a, like, Hillary. Cause
Synopsis of
yeah.
who she is.
So Hillary was the woman that she invested around $300,000 into. He talked her out of a camper,
The camper,
the
the
Harley, the Razor
Okay.
ATV, the brand new
Okay.
truck, all of those things. They were going to rent them out. It was going to be a fun rental business
Right.
venture. Meanwhile,
He was using it all.
Take your camper out, but that's what he was.
he was taking me and my kids in the camper.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Okay.
of the things. It was
Yeah.
all his at the time, and I had no idea it was hers.
Mm-hmm.
The judge actually did order him to pay
1.3.
$1.3 million.
And she had only invested, what, 300 into that?
Oh, so it's like the pain and stuff.
Oh,
Like,
there was some pain and suffering and all kinds
Yeah,
of
Well,
stuff.
yeah, because he kept sending receipts where he had gotten money.
Oh yeah, it
Or he
was
had
a
rented
big
it out.
ordeal. You-
Invoices, all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff.
Invoices. She had the slew of text messages. Like it was a big ordeal. Like if y'all have actually read that, it's disgusting. I have the whole
Yes.
PDF of the whole thing that had transpired. Yeah, like you can find it, and it's disgusting what he did to her. Yeah.
wow.
Like the text messages of him threatening her, all of it. That was on the news. And then JT and his family with the 5 kids.
Okay.
That was one of the indictments that was on there. And then poor sweet Deborah, of course. Poor sweet Deborah, the 70-year-old woman that he stole the $100,000 from.
Twice. Yes.
Twice. That is actually going to grand jury March 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Oh, yes.
And I urge any victims of his, past victims that never went to the law, past victims that went to the law and had no resurrection from it, I urge any of you to show up at that court date.
We could do a picket.
Absolutely.
Is that what it's called when you hold
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Picket.
Is grand jury open? Or
No.
you just
So,
mean like outside? Like
we can sit in the court, like in the hall
She's
of
going.
the court.
Gotcha.
I have to
You're
go.
going because she's a witness.
Oh,
I'm
you're
a
witness.
witness.
Okay.
Main witness. Yes. And I'm thanking God for that every day because I'm determined to help Miss Deborah get her justice from all of this. But anybody can show up and sit in that hallway.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
And the more support, obviously, it looks better, you know, that This isn't a lone event that he did.
Not only that, but I've had several victims reach out to me since the news and everything has transpired, and they're like, how can I face him? How can I see him since he's done this to me? I want to look him in the face to remind him what he's done and that I'm out for my justice too. Since all of this has transpired, I've had 2 people.
So those people in
McMinnville.
Is it McMinnville, the ones that went to jail and were looking for him that are part of the unique groups that they could come and find him there?
So, y'all remember, he snitched.
Is that how you say that?
Yeah, you did great.
Unique groups.
So he supposedly snitched on somebody in McMinnville, which is his hometown. That guy served 20 years on like a 70-year sentence.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but I've had several people reach out to me on that. But I find it very funny that there is the Miss Breedlove, Belinda Breedlove, who had a $22,000 judgment against him because he robbed her when she had cancer. And she passed away before she ever saw a dime of that money.
Oh, and her daughter reached out. Right?
Yes, her daughter reached out. But there's also the other woman who had a camper situation with him. Both of them had warrants out on him, and they were both told because they could never find him, there was nothing they could do about it. It was all in McMinnville.
Had to serve him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anybody that has warrants on him now could show up to...
But are you speaking like civil warrants or criminal warrants?
I was told Melinda's was criminal. This other one, I don't know if it was criminal or civil. I'll have to check with her, but she's got all her documentation, all of it.
Because typically criminal warrants don't ever go away, right?
Criminal warrants don't go away.
Yeah.
Not until they're
I mean,
dealt
civil
with.
really shouldn't, unless
Not
the
until
person
they're
like
dealt
right,
with
exactly.
Right.
in some form.
Because I just Googled that. I don't even remember why I Googled that, but
But they were both told in McMinnville because they
So
could
somebody
not
was-
find him.
So McMinnville is where he's going to court.
No.
No.
McMinnville is where he's got the civil judgment for Melinda Breedlove for $22,000.
And that's Sasha.
And she's the one that
Sasha's-
passed away.
Sasha's also McMinnville.
Yeah, Sasha's McMinnville, but she never went to the police because he claimed that she was crazy, just like he says about me.
Right,
Obsessed,
y'all
crazy.
all are, I'm sure.
We're all obsessed with him.
Yeah,
That's why we do this.
Yeah.
All fucking 40 of I'm sorry.
exactly.
All
Yeah,
fucking 40
yeah.
of them.
So
Right.
where is his court date? Or is
Franklin
That's
County,
Franklin County, which is Tullahoma?
Tullahoma, and that's March 9th, 10th, and 11th as
oh
of
boy,
now.
Tullahoma is such a...
So we can call McMinnville and tell them where to find Daniel.
Right.
If
Absolutely.
they have an active warrant, which they should already have resolved that because he went to jail recently.
You would have thought so.
But I guess if it's not big enough, sometimes they don't, right? Like if it's not something
Either
where
that
they like extradite
or
him or whatever.
is it because he snitched on such a big dope dealer?
I mean, it
at the
sounds like
time?
McMinnville don't have a warrant on him, so it sounds like something's fishy there.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So those unique groups can find Daniel
Right.
at Franklin County Courthouse.
No, he won't be there for grand jury.
Yes, he will.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, he has to be.
Oh, wait, okay. So they've already indicted him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought y'all were going to present the case to get an indictment.
No, he's
Okay.
been indicted. This is basically to convict him.
Oh, okay,
March
okay.
9th, 10th, and 11th.
So
Okay.
that's not grand jury.
No, it is.
No.
We're
Grand jury-
going in front of grand jury.
I thought the grand jury was just the people who
Grand jury
indicted.
would be the people that would indict him.
I was told this is to convict.
That's
And
to
it-
convict. So
so it's
grand
like a
jury,
trial.
Grand jury.
It is a trial.
Grand jury sits to determine whether they're going to indict somebody.
Right, whether they're going to prosecute.
Yeah, whether they're going to
So
prosecute.
the grand jury's already indicted him. Now y'all are going to like trial. It's what
Right.
it sounds
Yes,
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's 3 days, and usually they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. Grand jury meets.
Periodically and goes
Yeah,
over
yeah.
cases and
Yeah,
they
that would be to indict. And,
right,
and
right,
then
right,
they would
right.
arrest.
Yeah, they've
him
already
on
got
the-
that part. Which really, if you get indicted by a grand jury, you're pretty much. I mean, there's got to be a lot of evidence there for them
well,
to
he
indict.
was indicted on the credit card fraud in Marshall County also. So he's got indictments in Moore County,
My mama lives in
Marshall County, and Franklin County. Marshall County was the credit card fraud. And I know all about that because he called me about it. So it was JT and his wife and with the family with the kid,
Oh,
the
okay,
multiple
yeah.
kids. So once they started disputing their credit card charges because they realized he had robbed them blind, he started just going back in his little system and rerunning their credit cards. Yeah, recharging them for everything. And now He was indicted on that already. He's telling everybody he's beat all of his charges. I set him up on stolen equipment is the story he's going with. But no, because you've got all these court cases still. Now, will he serve jail time?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like white-collar
He's going
crime.
to prison. I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to prison.
Okay.
He's going to prison.
Well, I think
I mean,
with
we
all-
hope so.
With
He's going to
all of
prison.
this
I'm telling
piling
you.
up, that's
He's going to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to prison. It may take a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but
he's
my
going to
gosh, he
prison.
gets there and he just scams more women.
While he was in jail, remember, y'all?
Yes.
Or bond women.
Yes, while he was in jail for those couple of months, he had multiple women he was messaging on the chirp device because they all reached out to me and found me.
Yes.
And he was telling one of them, well, he was telling all of them, I set him up. It was a big misunderstanding. As soon as he gets all this cleared up, he's suing me, the
course
state,
he
the
is.
county, all of it.
Bitch.
I wish I could set somebody up like that.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
no. This is far beyond anything I could have ever been attached to.
exactly.
Far beyond.
Yes.
Far beyond. But that's his story.
Because we had the one lady on that found out.
B.
Yes.
So B.
Oh, the one that called.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So she called in all the way from Ohio. So when he and I were together, he had activated Tinder in Ohio when he was on the road driving trucks at the time.
So he's like a Tinder.
He has his Tinder location on, and it's just like,
A Tinder swindler.
Well, literally since the news came out, like I told you guys, there have been a couple women saying that they saw him on Tinder and he tried to match with them and they swiped him away because they had realized who and what he was. But at the same time, he's got a whole family now in Alabama on the Florida-Alabama line. He's got this girl thinking they're engaged to be married.
She's
She's
kind
gonna.
of cute.
does she
Maybe
have?
we need to reach out to the
Does she have
Floribama
anything?
News.
Does she
She
have
doesn't
anything?
have shit.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Gotcha.
Family that has money.
Okay.
Family that might have money.
Because there's usually a pot
She's
of gold
got
there
something
somewhere.
if he's
Either that or repairable credit. Because, I mean, you can do a lot with credit.
Oh,
if you-
yeah.
Yeah.
because
and-
he's in it to win it. He ain't,
right.
Gosh, how
or
could
she's
you
got a
keep up with-
lawsuit pending.
There's always a motive for whatever.
Well,
whatever
this
relationship it
girl's
is.
down for whatever because she was with him when he got arrested. She was with him, during the whole.
Which time? That when he went to
This
jail for a
recent
while?
one?
Yeah, the one while he was in jail for 2 months. She was with him through all of that.
While he was trying to sleep with a bail bondsman too?
Yes, absolutely. And all the girls were messaging her, sending her the messages that he was sending them in jail and everything. And it's all a lie. I conned them all into doing that. I'm the one that had them. It's me. I'm the crazy ex that's stalking him because he's just so great. He has all this
Do
stuff.
we know her name?
Absolutely.
Bill
I know a
Boswell?
lot about her.
The new one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she knows it all.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, good. Keep being the crazy ex, the one
Right.
that's obsessed with him, and don't stop until
Well, what's funny
She's
about
not.
it?
The cool thing
He's-
is
he's
you're
got a
not the
Thomas
crazy-
ID.
She's not the crazy ex. She's.
I know what I'm saying.
She's the one that's just not gonna
but
put
whatever
up with the
he's
shit.
calling her,
Right.
she needs to continue to be because that way he'll get him a TDOC number, a Thomas ID.
He's gonna get one. He's
yeah.
gonna get one. It's gonna
Yeah,
come soon.
keep
too.
doing it.
What's funny is
I hope he ain't paying her bills because she'll be screwed.
Oh gosh!
Girl, if you
I
got
think
kids,
it
you
is-
better.
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. I think it's because he knows he's about to go down. He's trying to find somebody that will move here to hopefully pay his mortgage so that he doesn't lose his
A
house.
ride or die.
And that's what it is.
So what's he doing with his house? Is he staying there? Or?
He's still got his house, as far as I know.
oh, because he's driving a
somehow-
truck again.
Yes, he's driving an 18-wheeler, and he has somehow found a way to scam USDA into loaning him $38,000 against his house because he was in foreclosure. And this is all public record. Somehow scammed them into giving him a loan to pull him out of foreclosure. So now they've got the second mortgage on his house.
So the mortgage that he has is a USDA loan.
No, the mortgage he has is FHA, but USDA will do like a hardship loan.
It used to be so much harder to do THDA.
I
and
know.
USDA. You remember how hard it was to do THDA and USDA loan? And it's
Well,
really
so
ridiculous
Anybody
now.
loans these days.
when you're
Damn,
in
I
for-
We could have got a loan.
I
back
couldn't finance a VCR.
When
You know,
you're-
he's getting second damn.
crazy now
He's
is
in jail getting loans. What
when
the
you're
hell?
in foreclosure, if you're in the county, which he is, USDA has these
so much
programs.
behind.
Yeah, you have to be so much behind. They loaned him $38,000 against his house.
What the fuck, man?
And it doesn't even have to be paid back until either he pays his house back or he sells his house. He's so far upside down in his house now. Like, how would you ever pay that back? But
And I
that's
would
how
say-
good of a
Because if they
comment
sell
he
his
is.
house now to pay back all these people, they're not going to get anything. 'cause he doesn't
Nothing.
know.
Nothing.
Because he has no equity. He's
He's got
upside down.
$0 in equity. Yes. And it's crazy because he lied on his application. Because one of the first things they ask on a mortgage application is, have you been convicted or are you in the middle of any type of lawsuit? That is one of the main questions they ask. If somebody reported him for mortgage fraud, he'd be done instantly.
Why haven't we reported him?
I mean, we can.
This is the report. We're reporting.
I was going to say,
Daniel
how does he
Martin.
sleep at night? But he don't even have problems.
give a
He goes
doesn't
to
have the
sleep.
brain matter to do it. He doesn't
He
have
goes
the
to
brain
sleep
matter
good,
to
knowing-
worry about it.
My word. Jeez.
Yeah, he's just a horrible human.
So I'm going to ask this, and maybe irrelevant, but like, is he an intelligent person?
I wouldn't say intelligent. He's just been doing this since high school.
Yeah.
So
Or
he's
before.
and he's learned how to get away with it. Now he is smart at certain things.
Right.
I think that
Probably street smarts, obviously.
right, and he's learned this through his parents because from what I've been told, his father was a scam. Yeah, his father was just not on the same level as him.
Right.
But yeah, his father was the same way.
Talking about the level. So you mentioned the Tinder swindler
Mm-hmm.
and like Dirty John
Oh yeah.
and some of the things that you can compare him to when you're talking about scam people. He's on an even higher level.
Yeah,
than those
he's
guys.
up there.
He's way bigger than Dirty John. And what's the other series? Love Con Revenge.
Oh, that was the Tinder swindler.
That's the girl.
The
Yeah,
lady
she was the
from
Tinder
the Tinder-
swindler.
yeah.
But the Love Con Revenge talked about that Todd guy
Oh yeah.
from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
He's
Todd was from
way,
Nashville.
way more.
His girlfriend was from Kentucky.
Yes.
Yeah, Todd was from that. He was
'Cause
also
I've
from
talked to
Kentucky
her
too.
a couple times.
Yeah, yeah.
Just remember?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I've talked to most of those people now.
Yeah.
They're. I don't know if he's really from Kentucky too. But
is he?
that whole situation with that first girl was in Nashville.
Right.
Yeah, but that's still. I think all of it took place in Kentucky. Most of it took place in Kentucky.
What's different about Daniel is it's not just dating women.
Love. It's he does it to
It's elder.
Anybody.
It's elder.
Yeah.
We've got multiple elder women. We've got a girl he groomed from the time she was 16.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a family with 5 kids. We've got multiple subcontractors that he's cheated out of money, but a lot of them are Hispanic and they're not going to go to the police because they're scared. I mean,
Sod people.
right. You've got
Yeah.
the sod company that has the
Women
civil-
who've died.
women who have died. I mean, it's way
Women have
beyond.
lost
yeah,
their
his is
husband
not
at war,
his is
right.
business, love, anything that comes in contact with him, he's gonna try to
Yeah,
squeeze some.
And it's still all the same patterns though.
it is.
It's still if you can recognize what real narcissism is. You know, we've dumbed down in society what narcissism is, and we talk about people gaslighting people, and
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we use it
and we
very
call
loosely.
someone a narcissist. Not everyone's a narcissist. Everyone
Has
presents narcissistic
behavior
tendencies.
Yes,
sometimes.
we all have it. Yeah,
Everybody does. it.
right.
And but when you get to the point of NPD, which is Daniel is 100%. He's never been diagnosed. Neither has Justin Holder. He's never been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder because you have to have a pattern that's presented, and it takes time to do that. And these guys are really good at not doing that. But when someone's in like the public eye, and you can present a pattern in all, you can absolutely 100% diagnose it. You can't get it in a. It's very hard to get. A lot of people get diagnosed with stuff like borderline personality disorder, or something like that, and they understand that you can do that. That's the crazy thing. They're so charismatic. They know what they're doing. They've been doing it for so long. They've been practicing, like Daniel, for so long. Justin, same thing.
I mean, who would
High
have
school.
thought to get on Tinder in another state? Like, I would never even
I wouldn't
cross my
either.
mind to.
Well,
I mean-
their motive for everything in life is me.
Right,
yeah.
attention.
It's this ego.
I was gonna say it's like shopping. You know how we get dopamine. It's probably like the same thing. He's like, I need some attention right now, and I need to, whatever. So it's the same. Like, I'm just driving a truck, so let
Well,
me.
and it goes back
I
to
wonder how
some.
many Tinders he's on.
There's
Well, but it goes back to
How
some of
many
his
states
social
he's
media
on?
posts. The fake drain story where he supposedly fell through a drain in the road. He had me with that story. I thought he that's how he conned me into doing all these properties, building that multi-million-dollar house we were building. I have these $20 million coming because I was paralyzed briefly. Like, it was so bad, he even had his kid and his baby mama thinking he was in the hospital for months.
his mother.
His mom too.
His mom.
His mom too.
His mom.
Yes, like literally had everybody thinking he was in the hospital for months. And the whole time, it was a little ankle fracture that if you look back at the
Where was he
lawsuit,
laid up at while he was doing that?
Who knows?
nobody
Probably at home.
knows.
Probably at home.
No, he wasn't because he was renting a house for me at the time.
Yeah, like when he went.
So where do you think he was?
With another woman somewhere.
Yeah.
Doing the same shit.
Yeah, with
Doing the
another
same
woman.
that was
somewhere.
his reason. He found another one.
Yeah.
We need to know who that woman was.
Right.
Between that time.
Yeah.
period.
Come forward.
Please come forward.
Oh, that's
They
exactly what
already
that
have.
was. And
Yes.
then I bet he was like, "How? I got to come up with something." Then it was like, "Oh," and then it just kept just snowballing. Like, "Oh, not only do I have an excuse for why I'm missing, but now I've got money coming in, and like, oh my gosh, I've got holy crap."
Yeah.
He was probably dating a nurse at that time to get all those
Probably.
medical terms.
Probably.
Probably.
Well, and what's funny is he targets nurses because the chick in Alabama is a CNA. She's a nurse
nurse is a-
loosely.
yeah.
But she's a CNA.
She's a shit changer.
Right. There was another chick. There was another.
Keela said that, not Ashley. I have a family of CNAs, so that was Keela, not
I
Ashley.
mean,
I mean, if we're gonna
I
put
was
it
in
away.
CNA when I was
Yeah.
young. Yeah, you change your shit.
But I mean, there's another chick that is supposedly a
shit.
nurse, Tracy,
Oh, I don't
whoever
either.
she was on TikTok. That's the one he told her. I sent him all these videos of me fondling myself, saying if I can't have him, nobody can. She was a nurse too, and she came at me. But I mean, so now his target is nurses. It
So
used to be
he was
real estate
probably-
agents.
Yeah.
Now it's nurses.
Where did
Well,
he
because
say
he's
he
already-
wrecked at in Kentucky?
Kentucky was another girl.
But where did he? When he fell in the drain, where was that?
No,
at?
that was in Illinois.
Oh, I thought it was Texas. That's where he. That's
So
where
that's
that,
where he
Texas was
said he was
supposedly
going
where
to.
he got
He got
life-flighted
life-flighted
from
from
Illinois.
from the interstate, right?
Yeah.
Or
Right.
wait,
No, it
no.
was
Who? Remember when the football coach hit him?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones.
And we came up with the scenario that Jerry Jones just landed in the middle of the interstate. It was like, "Don't worry about anything. We got you."
But what's crazy is the school thinks because he's deleted his social media, nobody has record of that.
Right.
We all have screenshots
Ex-
of all of
exactly.
it. All of it.
Yeah. So he was a truck driver. I just want to know.
Still is.
Now
Yeah.
he's a truck driver again.
I
Jesus.
wonder if I
We're
can
gonna-
find out.
We're gonna get that.
Yeah,
we're
we
gonna
can
get
get
that.
that
I want
wreck
to put that
was.
information out there.
You wonder what?
Well, if I can find out where he was, or if he was still driving, or
Or if the wreck was even legit.
Jerry Jones,
no, I'm
holler
talking
at
about him
us.
falling in the drain. That truck. Like I wonder.
You don't want to talk to Jerry Jones. I'm
That
just gonna
truck
tell
is
you.
gone. So he was with
Jerry's got his own
when he
problems.
and I were together was when that truck thing happened. When
But
fell
did
through
he
the
own
drain.
that truck or no?
Supposedly he was an owner op, but what was really weird about that is he dropped that truck off. He had his mom take him to Georgia, supposedly, dropped the truck off, and it just disappeared. But that was where your friends from
Yeah.
wherever it was
Uh-huh.
he was trucking for could probably find that out.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what I
think
was
he owned that
wondering.
truck. Either a woman signed for that truck or he got behind on the payments on it. It was one of the two.
Yeah, he definitely didn't own that truck.
No.
You don't know
But he told
shit.
me he was an owner op. That's what he told me at the time.
Mm.
Yeah. If I had to put money on it, it was a woman that signed for that truck.
Probably
Yep.
so.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. But we could
He
probably
doesn't
find
pay
it
for
out.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's not
No.
going to pay for anything.
that's crazy. He is.
The last time we talked, have we talked about the guy that owned the storage unit and all his things got repossessed? I can't remember.
No.
So the guy that owns a storage unit in Manchester found me from all of the podcasting and stuff because Daniel had reached out to his dad. So Daniel had dug his claws into his dad, who is a builder in like the Tullahoma, Manchester area. And
This is recent.
recent, yes.
Okay.
And Daniel was going to start doing digging work for him with all that equipment he had from John Deere. He was hiding it all at his son's
Yes.
storage unit when he went to jail. The son reached out to me. I was like, listen, I've had John Deere calling me. I've had Harley calling me, showing up on my doorstep. The trucks that he's got, the dualies, they've been reaching out to me. So the storage unit guy had all of that stuff shipped off. And they called all of the dealerships, and all of it was on repo. So they went and got all of their stuff back. It was like $700,000-$800,000 worth of heavy equipment, 2 dually trucks, a camper. The camper actually got repossessed once for the Hillary debacle. Somehow he got that camper back. This is how much of a conner he is.
Yeah.
He talked them into getting the camper back after it had gotten repossessed once. He didn't make any of the payments on it. He was hiding it at the storage unit while he was in jail. That guy called me, and it all got repossessed again.
So when
Everything
Daniel
that-
came out, he didn't have anything but the house.
He still
Probably.
got the Corvette, which they show up on my doorstep looking for him all the time, and a Harley that he's hiding. So there's still the Corvette and the Harley he's hiding, and
Harley
his
is
house.
Harley is one of the Harley Davidson themselves
Yeah.
are one of the people that are going after him.
Oh yeah, there's a civil judgment
There's a
against
civil
him.
judgment from Harley Davidson
Yep,
on him.
I wonder how many payments behind his.
a ton.
Like how, years worth? I mean,
I
this
feel
has been
like-
going on a year.
I have on my Ring camera, I have the actual footage of the guy looking for the Harley on my Ring camera because I was not home at the time, but it was literally me talking to him through the camera, and he thought I was lying for Daniel. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm not with this guy. Like, I have not been with him for years. I gave him his address. He's like, well, we go by there all the time. You won't answer the door. I'm like, you would literally have to stake him out at the end of his road because he doesn't answer the door for law enforcement,
Nothing.
for none of that. He's not going to.
You saw him run like a bitch. One time, the popo showed up and left this damn kid.
Yes, at my house. There was a
I don't think I
domestic.
saw that.
No, yeah, y'all talked about
Yeah.
it.
Can we talk
Oh,
about
oh.
it?
There was a domestic dispute at my house. It was
Somebody
right when
called.
It was right when I found out he had taken Deborah's money the first time, and we had
fucking
gotten
ran
in a
through the
huge
woods.
altercation.
Yes.
And he took off running out my back door and left his kid and everything at my house.
Asshole.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Are we
No.
supposed to cuss?
No, yeah, you cuss. Yeah.
I heard
He's
y'all
like-
You
cuss.
say what? Yeah.
But yeah, he left his kid and everything, took off running out my back door. The police couldn't find him because he thought he had a warrant for the elder woman he scammed in McMinnville. And the kid's mom had to send the brothers to come get
That's
him all the way
right.
from McMinnville.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What an asshole, man. He left his fucking kid.
Right.
He left his kid at my house.
Thank God
You've
you didn't
seen
have
that. I've
kids.
seen that. On
Oh
like,
yeah, because I have the recorded call on my Facebook where
Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
like Trey, I was crying hysterically because I'm like, these boys are so close to each other, and you literally left your kid there, and he's like, I'm scared I'm not going to see Talon ever again. Yeah, yeah. I can't even watch that video. But
Yeah. Yeah.
So when was Sasha? What's the year? What year are we talking about?
So Sasha reached out to me. So Sasha was the victim that. From
When
what
did
I
it happen?
We
What
should
year?
have a board.
Yeah, literally.
What year did this happen? So he is how
Let me
was Daniel?
see. She doesn't have the year in this message. So I'll read the message because Sasha was the woman that he had been grooming since 16.
16 years old.
She lost
he
her
was
mom.
probably the same age. or
Yeah, it had to have
around
been
about.
close to it.
May have been older.
So she said, "Hi, Jessica. I have watched your podcast in which you mentioned me and how Daniel conned me out of money. I was just released from prison this year after almost 4 long years, and I am back living in McMinnville. I was only 18 years old at the time, and I am now 35.
Oh.
So that should tell
17
you
years ago. So how old's Daniel?
he's 39.
39.
Oh. So he would have been
So
an adult.
there you go. Okay, so
Yeah.
he was 18
Yeah.
ish.
I grew up with Daniel since I was a little girl. My mom used to tell me he would be the one that would be my husband, and we would have beautiful green-eyed grandbabies.
He has pretty eyes.
Right? Daniel really scarred me and ruined my life and really shaped my adulthood. My mother died in a tragic car accident when I was only 14, and Daniel knew about her life insurance policy and started to groom me at the age of 16. When I turned 18, my trust fund of $121,000 was signed into my name, and he got me for $91,000 of it. The whole while he was with this girl named Ashley. I had no idea about it. Was like he was living a double life. He did the same with me. He used to say things like, how proud do you think your mom would be of you being a part owner of a business, because we got a building in Cookeville, Tennessee, where we formed a club there called South Beach Bar and Grill, and which is really funny because he told me about that and told me he owned it. I paid liquor bonds and electric bonds for the club, and ultimately he had my name removed when I caught him with Ashley the night of the grand opening.
But he still has all that equipment, right? Because he was going to open a restaurant last year.
So he was hiding that equipment in another woman's name in storage. He told me he couldn't have equipment in his name in McMinnville because everybody was jealous of him. But there is a woman's name. I don't know if he still has it because they were sending letters to my house saying it was unpaid. Her name was Amy Biles. Amy Biles was the name of the woman of the storage unit. I remember that.
But this was like many years ago, right?
This was, yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, sorry.
She said, we went to set up a CD at Security Federal, and I had a $40,000 cashier's check that I had already signed, but because they were closing soon, Daniel insisted that he kept it in a safe to keep it safe until the next day because my house was somewhat a party house, and I couldn't trust anyone but him. He ended up cashing that check and keeping it. Then he popped up with an Avalanche and a Hummer on 30s during all this time, and people kept saying I bought it for him. I was so young and blind to all of this. He used my biggest weakness against me, which was my mother's death. If you want me to be completely honest, his mom, Wanda, and dad, Alvin, used to get high and party with my mom and dad, and Daniel would shield me from being exposed to it by taking me outside or to play or swim. He used to travel with me and my mom and dad in big trucks on the road. He was damn near my best friend. I'm sober now and working at Burger King, maintaining a life, trying to heal from my past. I never pursued charges against him because he told everyone I was crazy and made it all up. Plus, with my addiction, I just ran and left town, and he ghosted me after that. My mama left me that money because she was all I had in this world, and Daniel knew that, and I don't know how he has lived with himself and continued to scam people. I pray one day karma does bite him in the ass. I know there is nothing I can do now because it's been over 10 years, and I believe that's how long you have to file a civil suit. But she was like, and I don't mind telling my story about it. Yeah. That one really touched me because I'd heard...
It's incredible.
It is.
I mean, it's incredible.
And I had heard bits and pieces from outsiders, but for her to personally reach out to me and tell... Like, I was literally in tears when I read that the first time because it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And the stories that he told me about the club South Beach. That was some club he opened up. Like, he literally has told me all these stories about all these restaurants and venues and things that he had. I never knew it was always funded by another woman's money. Never knew that.
And she was only 18.
She was 16.
But when she got the money, and they did the club, she was 18.
Yep.
Yeah, but he groomed her before that.
Yeah.
Right. He started grooming her at 16. And
she probably couldn't even go to the club.
No. And then the whole time he had this other...
Couldn't either.
Right? Well, the whole time... Well, so the whole time he had this girl named Ashley. And that was like the woman that was his girlfriend. But Sasha thought that they were together. So
we need to find Ashley, too.
You said that
I know
Sasha
who Ashley
is.
Like, I know who she is on Facebook. I've had several people point me to her, but I haven't been able to reach her.
Sorry.
But I can put you guys in touch. Like, I don't know if she'll respond or not, but we know who Ashley is.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Jeez Louise.
Just.
And then there's the Natasha, the one that her husband died in Iraq, and they opened a club or a restaurant or bar together, and he did the same thing to her. She said he He found her on Facebook. They were never Facebook friends. He somehow knew her husband had died and she
And
had
she
gotten
was
a
getting
life
money.
insurance policy, and he took her for everything she had to.
Oh my god.
And she was another one that never went to the police because he told people she was psycho, obsessed with him. Same thing he tells everybody
How
about
long
me.
ago was that after Sasha?
Who?
She was,
Wonder if he had somebody at the insurance company working that he knew.
Giving him.
I don't
I
think,
mean,
He's laying the pipe all over the damn place.
I mean, I'm just curious. How did he know
I
about all
think
these
he
people?
just
Well,
stalks
good
on
guys get laid
Facebook.
anymore.
He stalks on Facebook.
But didn't he have a bouncy house
So yeah.
Oh,
at a
God.
mall or something?
Yeah, so he did. He had the Pioneer Play Pit, in which I found out his baby mama is the one that funded that. Trey's mom was the one that funded that with income tax money. He never paid employees. He never did anything he was supposed to do. He was cheating on her with multiple women that had worked there and all of the things, and that's why that got shut down too.
Yeah,
How
and
long
then-
was that open?
But didn't he take that
Not
stuff
long.
and he stored it at the lady who had cancer's place?
Yeah, and that's where she came into play because
Yeah.
she had the building she was renting to him. He told her the HVAC unit went out in it. I'll fix it for you. Just stroke me the check. He just took that $23,000 and ran with it. It's just a never
Daniel's
ending-
Web. That's what this is.
Yes, Daniel's Web.
Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, if you watched any of those shows that are like related to something like him, this guy is
He's the next level.
he's on a different level.
Well, what's also crazy about him, so when we were in Miami, or when we were in Mexico with Janine and Ronnie, and then he got arrested when we came back into customs for Miami. When he got out of jail that time, I think he knew that I was slowly catching on to some of the things that were going on. And so it was one day we were sitting in his car and he told me he had a cousin that would be a hitman, and he seriously contemplated having Hillary hit off when he found out that she was going after him. And he did that to scare me
Yeah.
from talking. And I wish that I would have recorded that conversation. And that was one of the conversations we
Yeah.
were not on the phone. We were in person and I didn't record it. But he sat in my face and told me that. He was like, I actually contemplated on having Hillary knocked off, and I have cousins that'll do it for absolutely a little bit of nothing because they're all crackheads. But he did that to try to scare me from talking because he knew I'm a little different.
Yep.
And he knew that I have a big network of people.
Check that.
Yep. Yep. And so he tried to
But
scare
luckily
me.
you have street smarts too.
Right.
And you didn't come from just
Wonder if that's the only way his penis gets hard is if he cons somebody.
I think so. I
mean,
honestly
seriously,
think
That's the
so.
only way he can get
Yeah.
off is by
crazy.
conning people.
I wouldn't put it past it. I honestly
It's
wouldn't.
mean to say. Well,
so bizarre.
It's not mean to say. It's probably true.
It
probably
probably,
is true.
is. It's probably what he has to think about, though.
And the fact that he's not spent a day in jail, like other than him waiting for his bond or whatever, is so bizarre too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I bet he is a different human in jail. I bet he's a little bitch in there
I
because
bet
he's
he
so
is
scared.
too. He's probably in
He's
protective
probably-
custody.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
y'all have seen some of the messages that he sent some of the girls. Bae, listen to me. She's a liar. Everything she's saying
Yeah.
about me is lies. Like, you got to understand. Like, we've seen the messages.
Yeah, so he's a little bitch in jail.
Oh, absolutely.
Just let me bend over and.
No, I bet he's
me.
probably in PC so that he don't have to be around the real tough ones. Wow.
No.
Well, you know, he did have the story when he was in Miami, because he was in Miami for what, 10 days or whatever before he got extradited. He told me, he told his son and his baby mama that he had to fight people because they tried to steal his blanket
Oh.
and a bunch of other stuff. He even, like, when he came home and went to go pick his son up, he had a fake bandage wrapped around his arm
Oh my God.
and everything, because baby mama was like, what's the bandage he had on his hand? And I was like, he didn't have a bandage on his hand in court when they were like reducing his bond.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, he came to pick Trey up with some bandage, and he said that he had jail fights and he like literally protect himself.
He probably the only blanket he has is some big burly
Yeah.
hairy man.
Like,
Literally.
but was he just a pathological liar like in real life too?
Yes.
Like even over just little things.
everything. You don't realize it when you're in it with him. And that was even after the news thing came out. Like, if you guys look at the YouTube comments, it's just thousands of comments of all these ladies are so stupid. How could you fall for this?
It had to be men saying it too.
Yeah, most of it was men.
just saying. 'Cause
But what's funny is, like, you don't understand. Like, for me, it was 5 years of life with this person. We were engaged. We were on trips together. We were out around friends. Like, he was telling all these stories and they were so realistic.
well, it becomes your normal.
Yes. And even the little red flags that you might see at the time, you don't realize that they're red flags. You just dismiss it for, I'm being crazy. It's me trying to sabotage a relationship. You know, you don't realize what it is until you're so intertwined with it
in the
so
web
deeply that you can't get out of it. And then you're like, fuck, you know, like, this is actually reality.
Yeah, like you were in an alternate reality for 5 years, and then you come out and you're awake, and you're like,
well, so even like Miss Deborah said, so the 70-year-old woman he stole $100,000 from not once but twice. She, you know, the second time he was able to get his hands on her money. The first time she didn't even realize he had stolen her money, because I was just so concerned with getting her money back. Gave it back to her. We can't build you a house for this amount of money. Just take your money back. I had no idea. I put him out of my house. 2 weeks later, he went right back to that poor woman and said, I think I can build you a house for this money. Just let me hold on to it for you and we'll figure it out. She said that he had still had her thinking we were together. Told her he was a police officer and he had been hurt in the line of duty. Like, all these things to make her trust him. She had no idea it was anything other than what he was saying.
yeah.
And he's so charming and so conniving and so manipulative. He even had police officers that I had been around believing that he had once been a cop.
I was thinking that I was going to say that.
Yes.
Didn't he convince that guy he was a cop?
Yes, there were multiple.
A lot of people.
So my little one played ball in a team where I had one of the coaches is a police officer. The other one does probation stuff, so he's in law enforcement too. Daniel has literally sat in their faces and told them stories about when he was a state trooper and when he was shot in the line and do all these things, and even they believed him.
Wow.
But that's how charming and conniving he is. So anybody can point fingers and say, I'm stupid for falling for his shit. Miss Deborah's stupid for... Whoever is stupid for falling for his shit. You've got over 40 people at this point, and it's not just women.
Did you ever see anybody call him out? Did you ever see anybody just like go,
No.
no?
What is the grand total? Have you ever added up the grand total of...
You're in the
We're over
$4
$5 million.
range.
We're over $5 million.
It's a
Over
lot of money.
$5 million.
And that's just what you know about.
Just what I know about.
So far.
Yep.
You're like you're the litmus test, I think, for how to do it.
Oh, yeah.
For how to do it. You know, you've got to start documenting. And this is for people that don't even know what they're dealing with. You know, you need to document. You need to remember and document.
Record.
Everything that you can do. You know, there's some things that we're working on. For my part, it really is narcissistic personality disorder, and there's a lot of things that Tennessee is way behind on a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
We're behind in domestic violence laws. Thank God we just got this new law where we're we've got a domestic violence registry list starting January 1st, and
Are we going to have to go on that?
No.
there is we're way behind in a lot of our laws, and so we want to add coercive control to Tennessee's domestic violence laws. And coercive control is basically a precursor to all domestic violence. And we can't charge anything unless there's been some kind of active, like a physical assault or something like that. But you can't get an order of protection against somebody that's been tracking your car, like been putting,
Right.
you know, confining you and all of that stuff.
I'm a personal example of that.
Exactly.
I had tracking devices on my car from him. I still have the tracking devices in my house. But it's something that's so hard to prove unless you can get them to admit to it in Tennessee. You have to get them.
There's a lot of things you can, though.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of things you can prove if you do what you've done.
Well, that's true.
Which is document all of the shit that's going on. A person that knows that they're being controlled or their liberties are being restrained and restricted knows that's happening. If you're being told that you can't spend money, I mean, not every situation applies to her, but yours is unique. But they're all unique.
But it's going to have to, like that law is going to have to be passed and be out there, because when you're in the middle of fighting with somebody, you're not thinking, "Oh, I need to document this."
We have to
Or
wait
you know what
until
I mean?
somebody-
Like, that's
yeah,
not
usually
the
in
first
survival
thing.
mode. Yeah.
Yes,
Tennessee,
that's not
you
the-
have to wait until somebody has been physically harmed
Right.
Yes.
before you can get an order of protection or consider it something to do with domestic violence. And there's many other states that have already passed these laws.
That's true. And even like for me, I was in the middle of domestic violence with him. It was documented, but if I would have turned him in and put an order of protection on, I would have gone bankrupt. I would have lost everything that I had.
Oh, most women, that's what you think of when you think about, I could call the law right
Thinking about
now.
our kids,
Right.
thinking about our future,
Yep.
thinking about all the shit,
Yep.
And
Yep.
that's the reason why you stayed was this is the thing, we've talked, you and I have talked about this, but and y'all touched on it a little bit just a few nights ago when you talked about night. And on the WKRN story, the original YouTube story that they posted, she pointed it out to me. I didn't realize it. But there's thousands of damn comments on that. And they just keep going and going and going. And so many people are saying she's a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well,
Literally.
because most of
She's
those
not a
comments,
dumb bitch. I'm just going to tell you.
Right. Yeah,
This
she's
is a
actually a
savage
genius.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
most of those come from men.
Oh, they do.
Of course they do.
Yeah, who think that
But
they
you'd be surprised how many
know
women.
everything.
Well, I mean,
Women
women
too.
too, yeah, because they're just like, how did you not know? Well, first of all, you're getting how many seconds was that? Like 28 seconds
Right.
of a story that you didn't even dust it off before. That's
But
all
you know
they
what's
touched
crazy
on.
is that most of those women, their husbands probably cheating on
Oh,
them.
absolutely.
And they ain't got a clue because
how much money
they're not
were
dumb
you
women.
in? I'm
Yep.
just going to just say this. How much money were you involved with did you have at risk?
I had over $2 million in debt and
There's-
$400,000
I never
in
met a
cash.
dumb bitch
Right.
Exactly.
that had
Exactly.
that kind of fucking money.
Exactly.
And I didn't get it from a man. I didn't get
Exactly.
it from an inheritance. I earned that money on my
Exactly.
own.
This
And not
shit-
only
they
that,
don't
but
target
you
dumbasses.
made sure that Deborah got paid back.
Right. The first
And
time.
the
the first time.
You have exposed, what, 44? What did you say earlier?
It's over 40.
Over 40 people.
That
That's
have
not a
also-
dumb bitch.
No.
This is not a
None of these
vindictive
people are
woman.
dumb.
No.
And a lot
Yeah.
of people feel that way. They feel embarrassed that.
But here's
you
the
know,
thing:
fuck, I
you're
got
gonna get your
scammed.
day of redemption when
Oh.
he gets
fuck
get
yes.
his handcuffs on and he gets pushed back, and then it's
Absolutely.
gonna be like, oh, was I just jealous? Was I just upset?
Right.
Was I just
His
obsessed
days-
with you?
his day's coming
No,
really
bitch,
soon.
it's
Right.
coming. So
Yeah.
then all the little naysayers that are on the comments or whatever be like, was I really just obsessed and dumb? And
Exactly.
no, I actually stood up for my damn self, and
I don't know if we can talk about this. Can we talk about the lawyer?
We can't say your name.
Okay.
Yeah.
But even the
Yeah.
lawyer has her own little point of view on this.
Yeah. Well, the bondsmen, for God's sake.
Yes.
I mean, there's smart women out there.
Right.
And that's sad because the smart women who think they're so smart, they're looking for love and they'll find it in a comment.
Yes.
Well, and on the
I
bondsman
mean,
thing,
anybody.
My perspective on it, and I don't know a ton about it, but just my initial is bondsmen want to get paid.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bondsmen want to get paid.
Well, you would think so, but you don't. I mean,
Bondsmen want to get paid.
yeah, but you don't
lower the bond.
lower the bond to get him out of jail.
But
They
he would
still get paid?
he would
Bondsman can't
still
lower
get.
a
He's
bond.
still on the hook for what he owes
Yeah.
her. She was just trying to get it.
She's just trying to get. You
gotta
know, a
think it's-
bondsman will scam somebody.
Oh
Right.
yeah, and
They
that,
wanna get paid.
that bond lady she's used to dealing with these $200-300 bonds because it's Franklin. It's all these small counties. But even that bond lady was telling these women, all these women that were calling, trying to put money on his bond, telling them that I'm some psycho because I exposed him. I'm a psycho because I'm exposing him. But what you don't understand, what comes with that exposure is all these other people that have been hurt by this
and all that
person.
you have gave is receipts and facts.
That's it.
Like, so
Tons
We are going to,
and
when
tons
we
of them.
wrap this up tonight, we are going to start a Facebook group about Daniel.
oh, like a con, like have you been conned? Yeah,
Yes.
that's
And
good.
let all
Dirty
the
Daniel.
victims and whoever get in it and tell their story.
Yeah,
And
because
then,
this I think you've just like dusted the iceberg. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's
Yes.
no
Probably so.
because this is just Tennessee. He's
Right.
a truck driver.
Oh, yeah. Well, what's funny is...
right, because I want to know how many tenders he's on in the
Right.
state.
Okay, so I do have, there was I'm not going to give her name. There was a chick from Georgia. So while he's got this chick in Alabama thinking they're engaged, they're going to get married, all these things, there's a chick in Georgia that's messaging me because he's messaging her, acting like he's single. Let's give this a shot. Like, you know, we've known each other for a while. I drive through there all the time in my big truck.
Yes.
No. He didn't even tell you he was a truck driver. He still owns a construction company.
Okay.
Lying to her about that. But
He
like,
just drives a truck for...
right,
Yeah.
he just goes
Side
and picks
jobs.
he was going there to get auction stuff
Oh,
for,
yeah.
for, you know, he was going to buy more equipment for his big construction company he doesn't have anymore. He never really had one.
This is the simply.
Yeah. But you know, he's got this whole family he's engaged to, but then he's got this woman in Georgia that found me and was reaching out to me because he's messaging her. It's just a never ending cycle.
Like, this son of a bitch must stay up like what 21 hours a day.
Yes.
He's nationwide.
Yes.
Well, we've had
Ooh.
Mississippi, we've had Kentucky, we've had Ohio, we've had Georgia, we've got Alabama. She's on the
Illinois.
Florida-Alabama line. I mean, there's no telling where else.
No.
There's
no
where
telling.
else.
Ladies, y'all need to check your Facebook group. So are we dating the same guy?
Right.
Or your
And the
Tinder.
Yeah, the
or
T app.
The T or
T.
whatever apps about.
Because he's been posted in all of those a million times.
Yeah.
A million times over.
Did they stay up or did they
on
get
Tennessee,
removed?
No,
he's
they're
been-
still there.
Yeah.
He's been on Tennessee a lot.
But he's also been on the news.
Yes.
The news is not going to air anything about somebody unless they fact check it.
Exactly.
They're just not. Because they don't want the legal liability
Right.
of that.
Right.
Nobody's going to put him on the news unless they fact check that.
And there's so many facts.
And here's the
Yeah,
we've
I mean, she
checked.
brought the
here's
receipts.
the thing that's so smart. You do the fact checking for everybody. You know, so there's a lot of things that for instance, like in county government and stuff like that, they don't know what to fucking do. Do all the work for them.
Well, that way these
That's what Jessica's done.
these women will
exactly
know
what
that
she said.
Jessica's not crazy because all these women
folder in there.
fucking
was
screwed.
Yeah, just took the folder in there and was like, here you go. I've already did the
Absolutely.
investigating.
Absolutely.
I'm like, here.
That's what
silver
she's so far
platter,
beyond. You're the blueprint for a lot of people.
Yep.
Which does not
And
make
you're
me
the
dumb.
voice.
Right, and it does not make me dumb.
No.
It makes me very intelligent because I was able to get and gather and
Yep.
do all of these things.
Well, like he said earlier, what, 2 million and then 400,000 in cash. Dumb people don't just acquire
Dumb
that.
people don't
And
have
some
that.
of the comments on there were like, well, what ex-husband did she get that from prior? None.
Exactly.
I've worked my ass off my
Exactly.
entire life.
But let them say it, Cece,
Oh,
because
absolutely.
like, you know,
Yeah, and your upbringing.
Like I say,
Yeah.
those,
My
What you've
upbringing was
done.
harsh.
those
Yeah.
women are the one whose husband right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, are the ones that are
Yeah.
absolutely. And
Ugh.
it does not bother me. It's actually laughable.
but it
at
does
this
like,
point.
it's just like, it's bizarre that
Yes.
you're like, how did you get that out of that? You know what I
Yes.
mean? Because,
yeah.
I get that.
Because that's where
Assholes.
people's
Yeah.
minds go.
Oh, yeah.
The first thing they think of.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Yeah. It's
okay.
really-
So tell us about this movement that you're trying to start here. What is it? Rise. I was listening to it earlier. Rise and
Arise and reclaim.
Oh yeah.
yes, rise and
Well,
reclaim.
that's just there's never been any kind of there's in Tennessee anyway. There's not a place where people can reach out to that are survivors of narcustic abuse.
Oh my
which
gosh!
is what
I don't
this
know that
is.
there's a place big enough in Tennessee that would
No, right.
that would
got-
hold that many
It's already
women.
there. We've got it. I mean, I'm hoping to to get something together in mid-February. I've already paid for the place. We got a space in downtown Murfreesboro. And there's a lot of people already. You know, when I started with Justin's sorry ass,
Oh yeah.
there's been hundreds of people that have reached out and said, including our mutual friend that reached out and said, one of the first people to reach out to me was BP.
Oh yeah.
And she said, when you get done working on that motherfucker, I got somebody else that you can fuck with too.
Can I ask how you got interested in that? Like
What do you mean
the
interested?
other guy? Like, do you have?
I was asked to
Okay.
get involved.
Okay,
Just
okay.
because of what I've done, what I do, and my involvement, and I had a relationship, as far as a long history with Justin.
Okay.
And
So
I
you
was asked. Someone asked me to get involved.
gotcha.
There was some stuff.
I didn't know if there was like a personal relationship there, or you are a PI. Or...
I'm not a PI.
Gotcha.
I've done some investigative reporting. You know, I'm a
Yeah.
freelancer. I've worked in media for a long time, and I do certain things. It's usually with judges and mayors and people with your last name and stuff like that. But this one was unique.
Yeah.
In that I know have a personal relationship and go back a long way, and I've already had dealings with this person and done things differently with this person. And anyway,
So this thing is going to be called, what'd you say it's called?
Arise and Reclaim.
Okay.
That's it's just a group for survivors of narcissistic abuse. There's been so many people that said, I wish that someone, and this is not a vain thing. There's been so many people that reached out and said, I wish that I would have known.
Yeah.
That there was. I wish somebody would have came forward and said something
Other
for
than-
me.
yes,
or
'cause
I
it
wish
makes
I
you-
could have said something.
Well,
I wish I
that
could have
something
done
or
anything.
seen something sometimes
or whatever.
even, yeah.
And so if you educate the public on what's going on, you know, so narcissism, I think we said this a little bit earlier, narcissism has been dumbed down a lot because you hear things like, he's a gaslighter, this is a narcissist. A lot of people exhibit narcissistic.
Right. We all do, yeah.
Right.
You know, things. And it's been in the community, I say community, the world is numb to some of those things. We dumb down a lot of things.
Yeah.
We say things about certain things that kind of relate to, but they really aren't. And they hear these terms like he's a narcissist or this guy's gaslighting me. And that may be true, but they're
Right.
not necessarily
Diagnosed.
the seriousness. And they don't even have to be diagnosed, but it's not necessarily as serious as someone who is a narcissist. And it happens, and there's a lot of it. There's a ton of it. So I think there's a good reason to bring that stuff around. So many people have said, "I wish this was available."
Well, it's like cancer. Everybody knows one or has been around
Right.
one or lived with one or, you know.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
there's-
yeah.
there's-
It's there.
I think narcissism is just it's a term that people have thrown around.
Yeah. It's like
Pretty-
psycho. They're like, oh, you're
Yeah.
psycho.
You're
Well,
numb. You get numb.
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
it,
Right.
to hearing it.
Right.
You're like, everybody uses that term.
Yeah, like
Everybody's
everybody
in
does that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I do it. You know,
Yeah,
and
I do too.
everybody
Yeah,
does it.
yeah, yeah.
You know, when I'm doing stuff like this, I have to think about sometimes like, oh,
Yeah.
that's something that I may need to talk to my gal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So have y'all got a date for the rides in
Mid-February.
mid-February?
And I already got a building
Got a building.
downtown.
So we'll have to let us know and we'll
Yeah.
put it
You'll
out
put
there.
a plug out. Yeah. Because it is good for people to be able to, even if they don't speak, just to hear other people so they don't feel alone. They don't.
Might
It's like,
make a guest
oh,
appearance.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the thing. You know, if we can educate people on what it is, what does it come from? Where did it come from? Where does the word narcissism come from? You know,
Yeah.
Why is it there? I wrote a sermon in 2013 about it. I'm a former minister.
Okay.
Well, shit, what else have all of you not done?
Right.
I am
Listen,
still a
Jason's
minister, I
genius.
guess. But you know, I wrote a sermon about it. In my opinion, narcissism is the original sin.
Yeah,
It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. And And so, anyway, that's
Well, and
that's where I get
women
my,
do. They like to hear other. It makes them feel empowered
Yes.
to hear other stories. And
Yes.
they have like-minded people to.
I will tell you guys, since all of this has transpired with you guys bringing me on the podcast, the news thing, I can't tell you how many women have
Yes.
personally reached out to me, thanking me for being their voice, even against just Daniel, because they were never able to, whether it have been embarrassment or just whatever.
yeah, shame of some
They were
sort.
gaslit into thinking they were crazy.
Yes, all
And
of
then
it.
you got people saying, "What a dumbass."
yeah.
And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just, all you're thinking is, bitch, I was just a woman scorned. And I
Right.
wasn't going down without a fight. Yeah.
Right.
You wasn't dragging me down. Thank
No.
God you're not an ignorant person that
Yes.
just went, oh God, I'm.
Well, even Deborah. So, like, when the news came out, there were comments on the Facebook page on News Channel 2 saying, like, y'all are stupid and stuff. And even Miss Deborah had commented on some of that. She's like, how dare you?
How dare you?
How
But you know
dare
what,
you?
though? But we're not stupid.
No.
We're just 2 steps ahead. So you
Exactly.
people always need to remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You
This
may
is
think
what
you're
the
getting
con
over
does
on
not want to
something.
run into.
No.
Right.
I'll tell you this. Knowing you and knowing where we connected from, BP, I don't know who is stupid enough
Right.
to fuck with these people.
Right.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
don't know who's stupid enough. Talk about stupid. The stupid motherfucker is the person that fucked with her.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and the thing is that they don't, con people like that don't go with ignorant people. They really do go with people that can make shit
But
happen.
they're just
Exactly,
used to the ones that sit
Lay
back
down
and
and-
lay down and
and-
take it and are
Yes.
quiet.
Yeah.
Yes. But what he never realized with me is, like, when you fuck with my money or you fuck with people
My
that
kids.
my kids, my retirement, any of that, or people that I care about, it's a
Yeah.
whole
Yes.
nother.
Because, bitch,
thing.
I will light a cigarette off the car and just burn down to the ground.
Yes.
I will burn your ass to the ground.
that's
Yeah.
what a lot of people
That makes me want to smoke a cigarette.
I got one outside.
don't
Me
think is that because you had a crazy childhood.
Right.
I mean,
I did too.
Yeah, he got the wrong one. He
Oh,
probably
yeah.
thought like, oh, she
Yeah.
probably came from money, and her dad's probably a real estate agent, and she just
Yeah,
felt it.
and
You
it
know,
was
dumbass.
the exact
What a
opposite.
dumbass.
we
Yeah.
ain't scared to take a charge.
no.
What discernment must you have to not realize that you're fixing to mess with a savage motherfucker?
Right,
Right.
right. I think it's because she's so like well spoken, and she's got a small voice, and so
Oh,
she just
yeah.
comes off
I
as
play
like,
sweet
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like,
love that
can't hide-
though.
I can't
You
do
gotta
that. My redneck come
No,
out.
I sound like I'm
fuck
chewing
you
on
up,
gravel,
I'll cut
so-
you.
Oh, I'm telling you, like when I realized what was going on, it was like, oh no, record. I'm record. I'm documenting. I'm getting everything I can because I'm taking this motherfucker down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And,
And
it's
on
You
that-
gotta protect yourself.
yes, and that
You gotta
too.
protect yourself.
Not
and
only
figure
that,
out.
but I took a personal liking to Miss Deborah. And when I found out he had the audacity, after I made sure she was paid back that first time, you had the audacity to go and rob her again of her entire life savings. I was like, oh, absolutely not. Because I took a personal liking to this woman. Like, I have talked to this woman.
And that's not a $20 debt.
No.
And when
But
you,
here's the thing:
That's $100,000.
Yes.
aren't you
I'm
the
sorry.
oldest child?
God damn it, I keep
Didn't-
No,
cussing.
I'm the middle.
But didn't you?
raise,
Yeah,
kinda
take
your-
on a lot of
Yes.
like the maternal.
I did. So I took on a lot of the maternal.
So you're a mama bear anyway. So yeah, you're gonna protect what you love. Yeah.
Absolutely. Because,
Well,
like,
she
my.
gets that. Like I will go to the end of the earth to prove you wrong if I think you're lying or effing me over. Oh, we'll
Yep.
see.
Absolutely,
Yep.
because I have an older brother and a younger sister, but I took on
Yep.
all of that
Yep.
with them, both
Yep.
of them. Yeah.
Because we don't forget.
No.
Underdogs unite. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm hungry,
I am too, and I'm. This
Give me a
is
cigarette.
good.
and I'm sure this ain't gonna be the last damn Daniel.
No,
No.
because I.
We have
'cause
court.
We have court, and like
March.
I say,
Are y'all coming?
March. What is it?
9th,
8th,
10th, 11th.
9th, 10th, and 11th. I'll know for sure the dates once I find them out.
in
I'll-
Franklin County, and you
Yes.
unique groups out there that are looking for Daniel Martin.
Also, be on the lookout for this Facebook page that we're about to start.
Yes, because I know you those groups were on our.
Yeah.
Well, and he's
We're
got
on
a
our-
page.
Yeah.
He's got a page too under Jack Diggs, where he's been doing podcasts and stuff too. So like all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Follow it
And we can all link it together, but yeah.
But I do.
We'll put it all together.
I urge anybody that has been affected by Daniel Martin to make sure you come to court March 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Yes.
100%.
Absolutely come, because we are going to have an army there to support Miss
Yep.
Deborah.
Yes. Especially the unique groups. I really want y'all to come.
They're not coming to the courthouse, but they might stand on the
I
corners.
mean, they might come to the courthouse.
Yes. We would love to see y'all there.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you again for y'all coming on a Tuesday and like dropping everything just to be here. Because people do ask us all the time, like, what's going on? I'm like, so this is a good update.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll have another one probably after the court thing.
Yes. And we just hired our social media manager, so there'll be all kinds of.
Yes.
We ain't even got to do nothing.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Thank God.
Who'd you get?
Rachel.
Yep. Rachel, what is it?
Farrell.
Happy Go?
Farrell.
Happy Go
I've
something.
heard of her. Okay.
We love her.
I've heard of her.
Yeah. So this will be blasted.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
All right.
we'll get it out there and we'll have y'all update when we go to the court.
Yes. Yes.
We might have to have camera crews out there.
Listen, I got that covered.
We could podcast live.
Yes. Oh my
We
gosh.
could be news reporters. Trent, you have our press passes?
That was your job this
I've
week.
got one.
Oh, he's got one.
Do you really?
I was listening to y'all's thing the other night.
Oh, did you?
Yes,
I was
we have
laughing
to
at
have
you.
press passes. We can do live
I
with
still
Kila
have-
and Ashley.
Yes.
Gosh.
Live with
I
Barbara
still have
Jean
my
be
Tennessee
there.
Live with
badge.
Barbara Jean Wanda.
Listen.
We need to get there early so we can see him walk in.
Yes. All of it. His mom, him, his little
Daniel, do
girlfriend.
you have anything to say? Oh my God, are you Daniel? Are you Dickhead Daniel?
Also, I can't tell you guys now, but there is a twist on somebody else that is coming with me personally. So it's a big deal.
Okay.
And I can't tell. I'm not leaking it now.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we'll be
okay.
there.
All right. So stay tuned.
Trent, you can have your little camera.
Trent, this one is going to be a big deal on the person that's coming with me. So, yeah.
And
Yeah.
we don't discriminate. We love talking to unique groups.
Yes, we do love unique groups. Yes.
We can book you for the podcast.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do, Trent.
Because we pick one.
No, we're purple. We're purple.
Listen, I have confirmation that some of the unique groups are showing up.
Oh, yay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, we'll see you at Franklin County, March 9th, 10th, and 11th.
Yes.
Is that right?
I
Yeah.
cut it. Cut it.
Yep.
All right.
All right. See y'all later. Love you. Bye.
And F you, Daniel.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What?
Is it done? Is it done?
What did I do?
Yeah, it should be done.
Is it done?
It's done.
I said F you,
Is it
Daniel.
done?
Thank you for staying around for all of our crazy.
Be sure to like, follow, and share with everyone you know.
Even them whores you don't like.
And leave us a 5-star review.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, bitches.